Hello and welcome back to our channel where we speak all about futures, about analysis, about the psychology, about, this video actually will be about a mistake that I did that, I didn't think I will be doing such a mistake. But since I did it, I told myself, you know what? I'm going to record it. At the beginning, I recorded for my own journey, but then my editor was saying, you know what, will be very good to actually share such a mistake so people learn from your mistakes as well. So I'm doing this video for you to make sure that you, number one, see the type of mistake I did, you analyze that for your own good to make sure that you don't do such a mistake for yourself. And as I'm looking right now at the chart, I understand how foolish of a mistake it was, and really making sure that I understand that. So let me share my screen with you and start diving in right away. So basically, I took a trade on Friday. Okay, right here we had a 4 hour zone that basically I marked here the high of one of the sessions, and then a new high that was formed one of another session. Okay, so which was here on Thursday, and then there was another high on the same Thursday, but it was before the market opened. So then what happened, as you can see, okay, it's formed here the 4 hours. And I said, okay, on a test to that 4 hours, I will take a short, which I clearly did. I put here two contracts, two lots to take a short. I profit here, and I put a stop loss right here. When I took the profits out, I didn't cancel my take profit because what happened, I didn't have a bracket. So what I did, I took profit, and then I walked away from my computer, my phone. I left it, and I went to do some stuff. That was already on Friday. Okay. All of a sudden, I'm coming back after like 2, 3 hours, and I'm seeing that I have a long. Now I was in profit. All of a sudden, I see negative. So I was thinking, wait, what happened? So somehow, some way, not too sure what happened, it's hit it, and then it started to go down. Now that was for a long. So I was like, wait, I have here a zone that I know it will go down. And what happened? I'm on a long. So now my profit taking from the trade became basically break even negative. I was like, no, let me cancel that and make the money back. So what I did, I canceled that, and I made again a re-enter to a short. Then it broke above this trend line, and it broke above the zone as well. I held this position for the short through the weekend. Okay, so throughout the weekend, I still held that position. What I was doing, because my entry was, let's say, somewhere in this area, every time it would get close to it, I would exit one lot, still will be in the position, and re-enter somewhere a bit higher, bringing my average entry higher and higher. Okay. But then what happened this morning, as the market opened, it came and it's retested my zone. And this is a principle, a lesson that you guys have to remember and know, that if it tests a zone again, you have very, very high probability that it's going to get rejected and go higher again. Okay, so basically right here, okay, we can ignore this because this is within the same day transaction. It sometimes can happen in the same day as well. But this, okay, how it shows that it got rejected, came back, and then had that bounce. It's something to be proven that the probabilities are very high. So it's very important to pay attention to that. So I did see that it came here, and I was already very much can say that I was green on that trade because my entry was somewhere in the 58 zone. So it was 19,958. So it was somewhere here. Okay, so I was already profitable. I had two lots, my average entry here, and I thought, wait, maybe I should take my profit. I didn't listen to my intuition, didn't listen to what I see, and I didn't fulfill my thought on that part. So then what happened? It's rejected, and it started to move from this balanced area to basically to the imbalance, and I still held and held and held and held. And if I'm risking on average right now $100 per trade, this trade started to be 200. So then I thought to myself, hold on, no, I'm not going to cancel now. I'm going to wait. I'm going to add to the position. So I thought for a minute somewhere here to add one more lot. But then I said, no, no, no. What I first need to see a correction. I went to 1 minute, okay, and I start to look for a correction, and I just couldn't see it that it happens, right? Actually, 20,000, it surpassed 20,000, okay. Was thinking, okay, it will start going down, didn't go down. Then I looked at 20,100, okay, and I told myself, okay, you know what? If it doesn't start going down here and it holds for quite a bit, I'm just exiting. Now, if you look at a 30-minute candle, right, it shows you how there is that stairs. And it's very clear that once you have such a rejection, okay, and then you're starting to have this ladder type of, you know, uptrend, it's very clear. The moment you see one, two, three, that's it. Very clear on the fourth one that it's going into an imbalanced new direction, new highs. Now, what I was thinking to myself, okay, you know what happened? Anytime that the market is close to previous highs, you have a great potential of rejection, just like here. You see, close to it, it's tested and go down. So I thought it will happen again here. But then what I did, okay, I went to a daily, and that's why I was happy because I recouped. I could have lose so much more money that it's not even funny to put. And of course, I'm playing right now on the micro to make sure that as I showed you, I'm listening to my edge, my system, and not only go based on my emotions or greed or thought of that sort. Okay, and what I did, I looked at the higher time frame daily, and I'm saying, okay, look, it's had new highs here, new highs here, new highs here, new highs, rejection. Okay, new highs, rejection. Okay, then it's went again, new highs, right? Had a bit of correction, but then it was making every single day after that new highs. So I was like, okay, you know, like there is a very good potential that it will take another new high that will be unstoppable. Look at this new high here, very large. So it's very complicated not to, you know, not to think, okay, maybe it will have a correction. But okay, fortunately, I saw that earlier, okay, and I exit at 20,100. Now, I will be very honest with you, I'm not giving it so much attention because even as one of my mentors say, you want to make sure that you look at over your 100 trades to come and not this one trade that you have and be upset about and whatnot. It doesn't affect me, and it's not as important to say that I need to focus on the psychology part. It is what it is. Am I upset about this? Not really, but I'm a bit pissed off at the fact that I saw clear indication that it will be going higher. It's out of my balance zone, and I screwed up by not changing direction if that was supposed to be the case, or just exit the trade. Exit the trade when it's 200 negative versus 600 or 6,000 or 5,000 or whatever it is. So it's sometimes better to be wrong a little bit than you know, have pride and be wrong a lot. Okay, so be smart, not right. It's very important here. So basically that's what happened to me on this trade. And what I want to make sure that, you know, as we're doing these videos, it's important to me to make sure that I'm sharing with you things, number one, from the real actual nitty gritty of trades, so you actually know what's happening from the, from the good, bad, and ugly, so you can see that, because everybody can journal or make videos about the good stuff to motivate traders or people to think, oh, easy money, but not really share their bad trades or their bad setups or bad lessons that they learn to share with the world. So what I want to do, I want to encourage you to make sure that if there is something that you want to learn, doesn't matter what it is, I will be happy to put together any type of video, to invite my mentors over time to actually give interview, speak and answer some of your questions as well, and really help you advance in your trading journey as well. It can be questions about trading view, can be questions about brokers, can be questions about execution, about strategies, tactics, about indicators, and anything else that you might want. More than happy to make videos on those stuff, okay, to help as many people as possible. So please, I encourage you to actually do that. Put your thoughts, put your questions down in the comments. It will help us know what direction you want to take. That's one. Second, I'm actually also checking with ChatGPT what type of courses to put for traders. So it's recommending to put beginner guide course that obviously will be free on YouTube on our channel. So look forward to it. But will be great to hear from you guys what you think about it. So it's asking to speak about introduction to interactive brokers, okay, and trading view, to understand how to do the setup on that, to understand the interface, which actually it's very important for somebody that is newer to trading, will be very important, because I know what type of mistakes I went through, which are not that easy to navigate, because if you go on interactive broker website or videos, they talk about a lot of stuff that I as a trader come in, I want to make sure that I know exactly what I need to do to put a trade, to take off my money as profits, and to make sure that I have a stop loss. They say watch the videos, you will learn, and there is like 1,000 videos, and I don't want to watch 1,000 videos because I need to know that now, pretty much. Okay, like as traders, I can relate to some traders coming into the picture, saying, "Hey, something? I want to start trading." They don't want to put on paper money, because we sometimes eager to just have the cash in our bank, like have profits, right? But what you will need to understand that it's better to really sometimes start with paper money. In what sense? That you master, and pretty much you can call it back testing, but you master setup. So let's an example, something like this. You see, you have that you want to check this over and over and over, 200 times if you have to, 50 times, 10 times, whatever it is, and see the averages. Like 10% works, 90% doesn't. Okay, so that's not a good one. Okay, so then check something else on the highs at the beginning of the day and whatnot, and come to your conclusions. Okay, because for me, you see here on the what you call this, on that trade, right? So let's see here. It was at 9:30 that it tested here, and at 9:30 on the VIX that it tested this zone again. This zone didn't break above and the held value as of yet. Okay, so it's worked 3 times. Okay, worked actually multiple of times, because you see here on this, it was when the gap up happened, right? So there is the 6 hours here zone. Okay, now we just want to take this out, the gap ups. But what you will see, that as it came here, reject, and now it came here again and rejected very well. And here, when VIX goes down, Okay, when VIX go down, EX and NQ will go up. Okay, so 930, you see it's rejected here to go up, and it's rejected here to go down. Now, what happened many times, people will think, oh, like you see those stuff. So I just will highlight those zones and that's it. I will just trade them. It's easier said than done in some cases. When I started and I saw some people do that, I thought, like, what? It's no brainer. I should just do that. And as you get to it, sometimes you don't see the things that I can speak about in hindsight, or I can teach somebody, because you're looking, and sometimes you look at what you know what you're looking at, but you're not reacting to it. So it's very important to make sure that you take in into consideration that exact thing. Okay, because again, my main risk to reward, it's 1 to 2.5. Okay, that's what I like to make sure that I focus on. And then what I also look at, it's basically, saying to myself, okay, I want to risk $100. So today, I basically had a risk of $650 almost, more or less. I can tell you exactly right now. Okay, which really $635 overall. That was only today. Now, on Friday, I lost on that trade as well, close to what was it, 100 something dollars. But what happened, you see, because I'm taking multiple trades, and as I'm sharing with you my analysis on other trades, you will be able to see that on some of the other trades, like there was another trade that we did on, and I had a recap on that. Okay, so you guys will be able to see that. But on one of my other trades right here, okay, on CVS, okay, I took this trade from here. Like I entered somewhere here, I entered more here, and I took off more than 600 something dollars on that trade right there. So $661, if I'm not mistaken. So you see, like, I'm having more or less a break even on some trades. I might lose, but it's more important that you have the, let's say, risk to reward of risking $100. Okay, then if you take 600, great, but still risk only that $100, because if I would do that right now on my NQ trade, okay, and then let's say an example, I would be wrong and I will try again. Okay, so I lost $200, but not freaking $600. Okay, it's a very big deal. It's a very big deal. Okay. Now, if you see me flying between the, like different screens, like going from this screen, knowing exactly where I'm clicking, it's something that sometimes I'm also looking. I'm like, wow, like the person is doing it so fast, like they already know their stuff. You will get there as well. Have patience. Patience is the name of the game. So it's very, very important to make sure that you have patience. Okay, so that's important. Also, like we are having Tesla here, so, and I know where I put some of my names, so it's easier for me. Okay, so we have Tesla. This indicator, it's a very good indicator. Okay, actually, that's good. I didn't see that the 100-day moving averages is here right now, so it's rejected off the 100 and the 20. So that's very good. There is a very large move to the upside. Once it's like, this is super balanced. Like we have a very balanced. It's already tested here the 100 and the 50. So that was again a holiday. Couldn't take profit here, but then that's good. I will be looking to add more to that position in the event that we will see continuation of that. If we will see the 200, the red, and the blue, which is the 100, cross, we will have an upside. Here is the colors for the moving averages. Okay, so this is about that. I just want to make sure that I share with you my loss on that trade and the type of foolish trade that I was doing. Now it might start moving down because the VIC here shows us pressure to the downside. There is a red candle after all those candles. And now what you can do, you can enter here, put a stop loss here, and it might have a little correction. But it's very rare that it will take everything out. It's like $200 already, something. Oh, yeah, I was like 500. No, it's volume. It's $290 pretty much that it's moved today. $300 it's moved today. In one day, $300 move. That's a very big deal. $368. That's a very, very big deal. And a very big day overall. It's 1.4, very big day. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you learned anything, if you have any comments, if you would like me to focus on something, as I mentioned in the video, I'm here to provide as much value as possible and also record my own journey, because I also today I'm going to meet with my mentor, which I have a lot of questions for him, a lot of things that I want to improve on my trading as well. And I will be sharing with him also the type of foolish trade I did today, and I will be more than happy to learn and take the criticism that I need to take, because it's clearly important for me to make sure that I make great progress and record that along the way with you, versus me, being shy of my losses, and really much harder to learn if you're not facing it with face value. It's very important to face the mistakes that you do. Okay, so your trend is your friend, and here I'm going against my trend and paying for it. So remember that. So yeah, that's what I have for you here in this video. I will be more than happy to hear any type of compliments, any type of questions, anything that you guys have. I'm here for you, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.